oh gosh, we have my setting powder collection, which is probably one of the smaller parts of my collection. That's because I run through my setting powders. Let me show you the two I currently have out in my Shop My Stash. For the loose one, I have the Laura Mercier in the shade Translucent. And my finishing powder, which brings everything together, gives me a nice glow. We might be matte, but we're glowing still. Is the Physicians Formula Butter Butter in the shade Translucent. I also altogether have 13 powders. That's pressed and loose. 3 of them are pressed. That's not bad. So let's go over this. I'm not going to open these up though, because for the most part, some of them I had the shifters taken out, and then some of them I have the shifters in, and I never remember which ones. So bear with me. We have the Jaclyn Hill times Robin. This was in the shade Sheer Fair. And from the side, you can see like the usage on there. This one I don't use that much, and sometimes I forget if I like it or not. That's sad, but it's true. The Fenty one, though, I really love the Fenty one, and it smells good all day on the face. I need to repurchase that. Along with the ABH Translucent Setting Powder, I need to repurchase that one too. I'm just trying to use up some of the stuff I have before I buy some newer powders, which is funny because I just bought a powder. And we have the Maybelline Fit Me Fairlight, the 10, shade 10. So we can flop it over on the side. This I can do. I can show you the usage I have on my powders, which you can see on the side how much I've used. It's a pretty good amount. I am a setting powder person. See if I can show you in Mercier. This is a fairly new powder, so this shouldn't be too far gone. Maybe I'm lying to myself, but it is a pretty far gone. Oh well. Sad face. This has the shifter on. I used it this morning, so that I know that one has the shifter. These two have the shifters for sure. That I know. Huda Beauty. I don't think this one has the shifter. No, I just recently used this one. This one doesn't have the shifter. No, it doesn't. I can tell from when I'm using this one. But I can tell you, I just recently used this one. Yeah, I just actually put it back in my stash. So it's Huda Beauty, and I have the shade Cupcake, and this is my usage on it. And this is the one I had out for a month. So she's got some usage. And it smells great too. So I use that big old sponge, the Real Techniques sponge, to apply my powder all over my face because it gets everything. I'll be using the heck out of that. I think does my Too Faced have the shifter? Yeah, my Too Faced has the shifter too. So I think most of these actually have the shifter. So we have Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Translucent. And this is where we're at on this one. I buy Translucent in every shade. Like every powder I pick up. Here we are on the usage. Not bad. As you can see, I use these things, so everything's probably about half used. Then we have Milk Makeup in the shade Translucent Medium. I picked this up at, I think it was one of those stores you can get where they send stuff to be discounted. I don't remember what it was, but this one is about half used. This I don't have the shifter on. Some of them I can tell if I look. And you can see by how pressed in it is. And that's from just using this big old sponge. It's because I don't wet my sponges either. For my foundation or my powder. I don't like it. I don't like how it feels. So I don't wet my sponges. And my makeup still comes pretty. Everything still lasts. I don't see a difference in product usage. I use 1 to 2 pumps of foundation, so no problem here. Then we have the ColourPop No Filter Loose Setting Powder. I think this one has the shifter too. Yeah, shifter. So we have ColourPop No Filter Loose Setting Powder. I love this stuff. Definitely a repurchase, because look. That's the face I didn't know I used that much. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I definitely gotta repurchase that. I didn't know I was using it that much. No. Okay. Newsflash to self. And we have e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. And it's just in the safe shade Light Clear. And this is what we are. I use this as the normal setting and not a finishing powder. So it's just, I use it as normal setting powder. I just have an extra glow. This has the shifter still. This one does not have the shifter by any means. This is a Makeup Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. I use it as a normal setting powder. Oh, it does have the shifter. I thought I took the shifter off, and I did not. I just put this on the back of a lid and then apply it to my face. And then now we're into my finishing powders, which I have 4 of. We have the Beauty Blender. This is in the shade Buff. This I use as a finishing powder, which still has a shifter. It has that mesh shifter. So I use this all over the face as a finishing powder. Then we have Huda Beauty Glow Wish. This is in the shade Luminous Fair. Beautiful all over the face. You can see that big old dip. And my favorite finishing powder is the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Powder in the shade Sunlit. They still sell this. Oh, here's what it looks like. Definitely will have to repurchase this soon, because it looks beautiful on the face. But yeah, that is my setting powder collection. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.